Hi guys, we're going to be making a very simple, very easy, macro-friendly breakfast. We're going to start off with some turkey sausage from Jimmy Dean. And all you guys got to do is calculate your macros while you are cooking. So just take the time to look at the nutrition facts and calculate. I'm not going to give you a fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish. Not that you fish like that. But anyways, you take one of the little sausages, cube it up. Meanwhile, you have the pan heating up a little bit. And by the way, these knives are awesome. They are the Kangshan. I bought like 5 sets of butcher block knives, and these are the ones that I ended up with that are amazing. They have a good balance and cut really smooth. Too smooth. I've cut myself a couple times. Anyways, so you take that, warm up your skillet, get a little olive oil, spray on there, start cooking your sausage. I don't know about you, but I don't like eating with big forks. I like a little. You warm that up. Get the top on to get the heat going inside rather than all over the place. And I also use 2 cups of spinach. So I grab my cup here and measure out my spinach. This is a meal that's going to be under 300 calories with protein and carbs and fat all balanced into my macros for what I do. And then we also take 2/3 of a cup of Bob Evans egg whites. I'm going to whisk those up a little bit because if you add a little bit of water, they will stay a little fluffier rather than just getting rubbery right away. So we take my cup of spinach and we get another cup here. Cover it up. And add a little bit of water to that as well, just to steam it up. So here's the water for the eggs, water for the spinach. And my eggs, very simple, just salt. I like to use a little bit of the Mediterranean salt as well. It just tastes different. You would never think that salt tastes different, but I bought 3 kinds of salts and they do taste different. You have the Mediterranean, the sea salt, and the Himalayan salt. They all taste pretty different. And pepper. And then we give this a whisk. I like to calculate all my stuff while I'm making it. So we've got the 2/3 of egg whites, which is 100 calories. And then I'm going to have some toast as well. And the spinach and the turkey sausage, and then I'm gonna have some sugar-free raspberry preserves on there. And I'm gonna just butter my toast just a teeny tiny bit. And then I'm gonna have some salsa. If you've ever gone to Joe T. Garcia's in Texas, that place has amazing salsa. And then, let's see what else. Is that it? I think that's it. All right, so put our eggs in. And I love these little spatulas. I see a lot of people struggling with forks and spoons, and I don't get it. They've got these awesome little spatulas that get everything pretty good. Let me just cover that up for a second. I'm gonna start on my toast. And I use the Cosori air fryer. Amazing. Show you that. That thing works really good. I didn't think I would use it as much, but I do. I use it quite a bit. Like at first when I got it, I was like, man, it's cool and all, but whatever. And then the more I got into it, the more I like it, because it's just, it just heats up real quick. You don't have to make giant batches of stuff. You can just make something simple and small, and it's just easier to work with than the oven for small stuff. Because if you're gonna do something small, you don't need that giant thing going on. All right, so we're done with the eggs. And we're done with the spinach. So I put that away. Make sure I didn't get distracted with you guys, because let's see here. We got the 50 calories for the bread. Make sure on that, because sometimes they switch up the calories on you as well on that. It's 50. Sometimes it's 60. My husband installed some amazing freezers in the garage, which are so helpful, especially like with meal prepping and all that. So anyways, back to our calculations. We had 50 calories for the bread. We had 50 calories for the eggs, but we did it twice, so that's another 50. Then we did the spinach, which was 20. Then we did the sausage, which was 65. And then we'll do some butter, which is like around 10. And we'll do the raspberry preserve, which is 10 for a tablespoon. And then we're going to do the sauce, which is 2 tablespoons for 10. And we're going to do that probably 2 times. Should be done. The fluffy eggs. Once they're mostly cooked, pull them off the heat and let the residual heat finish cooking them so that they're more fluffy than stiff. If you need to cover them, you can do that too. That actually releases them, because like I use steel pans. Time to flip. And so that helps release them, because I don't need that much oil or butter or anything like that either. All right, let me see. So we butter our toast ever so lightly. And I like to stand it up so it stays crispy, otherwise it get kind of soggy. Okay, so now that we have our toast buttered, we can take our jammy jam, spread it on there. I like this raspberry stuff, that's pretty good. So nice now that they have so many things that are sugar-free. When you were growing up, there wasn't that much stuff, or it tasted horrible. Now it tastes pretty good. I dig it. My kitchen, my food, I lick the spoon. It's good. So we spread it on the toast. The toast is that Nature's Own sugar-free one. I use a lot of that Delightful too, but if I need, because Delightful is like 45 calories, so if I need just a little bit, or if I can add just a little bit more, then I like to use this one because it's a little bit fluffier. Which makes it crunchy. All right, that used to be 60 calories. Now it's 50. So I got 10 extra calories to play with. Sweet. Here's the eggs with the sausage. Sorry about the clanking. Oh, this is the brand of my stuff. Viking. Oh my gosh, they're awesome. And I went through a lot of trying to find non-toxic stuff. And if you know about the amount of iron, I believe it is, that's in there, and they have a little number on there and all that, then those are like the shiznit. And then we said 4 tablespoons of Joe T. Garcia's sauce. So that's 1/4 of a cup. I'm a little OCD too, so I like things just right. All right, then we pour it on our eggs. Hopefully I don't drop you in there. Yummy yums. Okay. Use my fancy schmancy spatula to get all of it out. And this is basically our breakfast. I'll find another 10 calories to add. But yeah. Let's try this out. Delish and nutrish. Enjoy.